Come on in, Toure.
Yeah.
Toure's in the building, man. My guy's been doing this thing. He's one of our first guests that we had on the show, actually, when we initially launched 3 years ago. He was one of the guys came through and really turned me on to the local scene as far as me thinking that cats could, like, actually. Did you bring the belt? Hold on, let me stop.
I didn't bring the belt.
Where is the belt?
The belt is getting polished.
One of us gonna arm wrestle.
I thought you had pawned it till you got your taxes. Somebody gonna win. I'm gonna take my arm on the duct tape.
Gonna need 2 arms.
Forget you, Chief. You're on my team. Toure's in the building, man. Thank you for coming through and joining us, man, on Live with Marlon and Chief.
Yes,
One of our
yes,
favorite
sir.
artists.
Yes, sir.
Like I say, been doing your thing in the Valley. What's been going on with you, man?
I was just working hard. We putting plays out.
Plays?
Just making plays.
Oh, I
not
thought
not,
you said,
not screenplays.
I'm like, damn, you writing plays?
Nah, I've tried before. That's something I like to challenge myself with.
Broadway.
Yeah.
Real quick way.
Nah, but just trying to get some players together, make a big of an impact as I can on the game. Been doing a lot of shows, a lot of writing, a lot of recording. We just really grinding right now. It's just grind season for sure.
One second, audience is saying Chief's bottom camera is covering my face. Is that true? Y'all can't cover my moneymaker. Chief's camera is covering the moneymaker. But it's good, though, because I owe back pay on child support myself. Y'all keep me hidden. I don't want them to know I'm down here at Support District Radio. Because they just got Kels for $161.
Oh, okay.
Imagine what they're going to do for me for $3,000. I only owe $3,000.
Oh, they ain't looking.
I'm going to be at 4th Avenue on the citrus diet.
They not looking for him.
On the grapefruit diet. I'm not going down.
Rotten bread. And
But definitely,
oranges.
man, you definitely been making moves and making plays. I've been seeing you on social media. I ain't seen you in person, and I think I seen you at a show not too long ago. I think we crossed paths at a show.
It's in my head.
It was somewhere out, but with your plays, man, what you trying to do in 2019? We still early. We still in the first quarter. What you got planned for us for the 19?
I'm just trying to put on the best live shows that I can, and really increase my quality on my music. Just keep representing what I represent. Hope, inspiration, just trying to get everybody on the right track and open up their minds to like things they don't like and try new things.
How you think? Do you think it's easy to? I mean, with you got a fan base.
I do.
Do you think with your growth as being an artist and you changing and giving your fan base new things and new sounds, have they been acceptive of it? Have they been rolling with you on it? Or, a lot of artists always think their fan base want them to stay in a lane that they've been in, that we met you in. We don't want this Toure. We want the bounce Toure. Where's the bounce at?
I mean, they always want what's hype, but I think my fans understand that creativity comes in different, everything, different shapes and sizes. And I'd like to teach understanding so they understand growth and improving and just trying new things. It all helps. You can benefit from trying everything, really.
What are some things that have helped you grow as an artist as far as your growth coming from one place you may have been in, an experience, or something you may have learned in a session with an engineer, or something you may have picked up from an artist, a nugget that someone may have been able to give you to help you develop and turn into the artist that we are today here in March. What is today, 11th? 2000, is it today the 11th?
Yeah, today, 11th.
March 11, 2019, a nugget that you've come across and helped you get
that
here.
I've come across to help me get. I think I've seen a lot of people try things that they didn't want to do and it backfired. So I kind of take being myself as a very, I value that a lot. And I always, it helps me to stay who I am, keep believing in what I believe in. Just learning from other people's losses and their wins, but the losses hit me hard. So when I see somebody else lose, I'm like, I don't want to go that way.
Definitely.
At all.
One of my sayings, one of my things that I like to say is, what is it? What it was? Failure. The satisfaction of gratitude. The satisfaction of gratitude, it doesn't last as long as failure. So if something you fall short at, that's going to last. That feeling will last longer than you winning championship.
Exactly.
You win a championship in the morning, all you're going to have is your eyes just going to be a little red from the champagne. But if you lose a championship, months down the road, you're still gonna feel that. You know,
So it's taking me with that at first.
No,
It's
what
you think the satisfaction of achievement is something that push? I mean, it pushes all of us. But me personally, I like to look at failures where I learn a lot from failure than I do from winning. I learn more from losing.
And with that, you can that's how you start learning how to learn from losses without having to take losses, I think. So like if I go this way, I'm gonna run into that wall. So I'm just not gonna go that way, so I don't run into that wall. But some people are gonna go that way until they hit the wall, and then be like, damn, I should have went another way. So it's just a way to be aware. I have a song called Aware too. I talked a lot about that. But just to be focused. You got to be locked in, and you got to go get what you want.
What you locked in on?
I'm just trying to get past these mountains I see every day when I go outside. We're just trying to expand and just hit the world as hard as we can with the music.
Okay. So any producers, you got a project coming up?
Mike Maven, right behind me. He's been doing some beats
That's
for
your
me.
producer?
Yeah, well, he's a dope-ass producer, DJ, and artist. So.
You look like it, bro. I can't wait till my dreads get that long. I got the little new boy. I got the preemie dreads. He got dread.
He got dreads.
Yeah,
He look like old boy from House Party.
Yeah.
His kid's roommate.
I had actually see, I admired the beads and things you could put. Like, I tried to take some of my daughters. She was like, nigga, your hair ain't even long enough yet.
Cut it out, nigga.
She was like, stop it.
Cut it out.
But definitely, man, so you and your producer, I like to ask artists going into a situation with their producer, do you like for him to have a Rolodex for you where you can listen to music and have something for that beat? Or do you guys like to create together and make that sound together, kind of like just making music on the spot together? Or would you rather him have something lined up for you and you get to listen to it and put something to the music?
It goes, yeah, it definitely goes both ways. I take it, I really like the fact that I can just work with anything that gets thrown at me. And then at the same time, if I have an idea that's not out yet, we can always just sit down and put it together ourselves. So yeah, you just got to be able to, punch and kick.
Okay. So when you say punch and kick, it's kind of like X. You got to be able to do X and square at the same time.
Yeah, you got to do everything.
Well, I definitely want to get into some music because I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah.
And like I say, first and foremost, I'm a fan of the music. I definitely enjoy your music. Some of the best music coming out of the Valley. One of the most cleanest, understandable, most relatable artists that I can listen to. And I want to get into some. You introduce whatever you want to introduce. Chief, gonna get it tuned up.
Yeah. We're gonna go
into some music.
We're gonna go to The Dreams. It's the intro to my project, Granny's Prayers, and I think I'm gonna perform it for y'all.
Definitely.
Rap it, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Well, let's get into that. We got a couple performances tonight in the studio, so let's go right now. This is my man's in them. Toure Masters
Let's go.
in the building.
Yeah.
What is it called once again? Dreams?
Dreams, yeah.
Dreams. Support District Radio.
Got a little. That's it. That's it. Can I get it out in my headphones? This is how I open up my sets. Little boys to me. SDR. Have you ever heard a poem out of God's mouth? These niggas out at bars, I'm writing, bringing them bars out. You niggas ran out of bars like the plug with no work. You finally looking for jobs now? Every stanza I'm making somebody stand up, put your verse mine. I'm lethal lyrical cancer. Bruce Wayne niggas white under all that black. Not voting is the same as wearing all red hats. I guess dying ain't scary enough. Nowadays niggas rather spend time pretending and getting paid. Look, I can go 10 and 2 more rounds. My pop survived all them rounds. This is for my rounds, inspiring little bullets in the hood. Not to get comfortable, you really gotta push. Hold her hand, cause she really gotta push a new life into this world. Y'all 50-50 with the looks. I hope you never need 50 on your books, cause you got too much potential. You remind me of me. One day it'll be you, mommy, and me. But first I gotta find me a queen. The power of dreams. Toure.
That was it, Toure?
That's the intro. Yeah,
that is incredible,
man.
I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah,
this nigga's a real poet. I'm gonna call this nigga 3-Pac.
3-Pac.
3-Pac. That was incredible.
Man,
What inspired that right there? It has to be something that comes from the belly.
Yeah,
regular cats just don't come up with songs like that or that kind of material or content. What brought that out of you?
I think it's just. I mean, it's how I come on most of my records. It's just I'm coming with the shit that people need. I don't know. It's just the song is about me seeing life in like all different kind of angles. So you guys, like at the end, I'm talking about bringing a new life into this world and how you need to treat your queen and how you need to chase your dreams and stuff like that. And at the same time, I'm talking about being that new life coming into this world. So it's just experiences I've been through. Life has taught me a lot.
So you feel like the substance of music is changing? Do you feel like it's going back kind of to where it used to have meaning, or like I say, a content of music. Do you think music has to go back that way in order for an artist to be successful? Or can you continue to make the records the way the industry has turned over, I would say, the past 10 years? I kind of feel personally that it is kind of leaning back towards a lyrical aspect of it, even if you're not the best lyricist, but the content within the music.
Yeah.
Having something to say.
I think I just went and spoke at South Mountain High School, and I had a couple of the kids freestyle, and they was rapping with the new age flow, but they had a lot to say, and I was like, maybe this is just a new wave, and it's how the game is going to be. And I wasn't mad at it at all, because still a lot of passion in the music, still a lot of creativity in the music. It's just you choose which way you want to go. If you want to ride the wave, you can maybe be successful. If you want to keep doing what you think is the right way, then you can maybe be successful. It's all a risk. So I'm not mad at where the game is going, but I love what I love, like the Nas and the Jay-Z, the impactful music that helped me grow up. But I don't know where the game is going. I'm not mad at it, though. I don't hate it. Although some of it is not supposed to be here to me.
Yeah.
I just don't know why.
Which aspects of it would you say that is?
A lot of it. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Who said Post Malone?
You said Post Malone.
What's your name, producer, once again?
Mike Maven.
Mike Maven. I'm gonna tell you one thing about. I think Post Malone is just taking advantage of the circumstances.
Yeah,
But then again, I think Post Malone, if he really wanted to, he probably could put out a rock album.
Which
Like
is crazy.
if he really wanted, he could put out. Yeah, he could put out a rock album.
He did.
But I kind of like Post. I would say more like Future, personally.
Yeah, I don't need that.
And, huh? In my era growing up,
now,
Troy,
say what?
how old are you, Troy?
I'm 28 now.
Okay, so I'm a little older. I got you by about 9.
Okay.
Chief, you were right in my age bracket. Fred is too. And when we were coming up, Future wouldn't have got played on the radio.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
definitely.
Hell no.
That's what
Every
you said,
day.
yeah.
Huh?
Future's terrible.
Freestyles every day.
He does freestyle, but Future's a drug addict.
Yeah.
And when we were coming up, drug addicts weren't accepted.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit wouldn't have got on the radio. Oh, he's talking about, oh no, he's on drugs.
Yeah.
We cannot put that. So I think the music industry has changed in the fact that music isn't about empowering people anymore. Music is about power now. And music is about money. It's all about the drip now. How do you think the drip and the wave and the swag, how has that kind of watered? I think it's watered music down. Personally, I think it's watered. Everybody's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
When we were coming up, rappers were like personalities. They were
Yeah,
like,
you had
they
to
were
tell
like,
your
They
story.
were like basketball players. Everybody was playing the same game, but everybody was different. Slick Rick was a character.
Everything was different. Yeah.
Pac was a character. Biggie was a character. Eazy-E was a character. Snoop Dogg was a character. Everybody had a different character and brought something different to the game. Now everybody's the same.
Not only that, just the cadence of the flow. If you was biting somebody else's flow,
Oh, they knew it. They knew
yeah,
already.
You know off rip.
you was gonna have a problem when you ran into cats. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even an okay thing to do, to be rapping like the next.
Just like
nigga.
everybody
So
else.
you think the cadence part of it, is that something that probably has changed rap, just the way rap? I think
The cadence, yeah, it definitely changed rap because everybody's doing the same flow.
the Migos flow.
That's not too impressive to me at all. I like music that impresses me, and that cadence isn't too impressive sometimes. It's fun though.
Yeah, because
guess.
with the cadence, if you deliver it right, you're not saying that. It still sound cool.
Yeah.
Like, to
Cadence,
most people.
I put out a CD.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
I had put out an album. I was rapping, and I was on the same shit. I was on the same
It's
shit.
water. But when I went to New York, and the biggest thing I wanted was to feel New York culture. Just listen, like only hearing New York artists in cars driving by and stuff.
Man,
but I'm hearing all this same stuff, and I asked my cousin who lives in New York. She was like, "Well, Toure, you young now, and back in the day it was different because we didn't have the internet, so you'd have to go places to experience the culture.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, the internet, you can see anything and copy whatever you want without going anywhere.
Yeah.
So everybody rather be the same, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't get to see no different stuff anywhere.
Yeah, bro. When we was coming up, if a new song came out, somebody had to have a tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like somebody, there wasn't no internet. Somebody had to have a tape, or Then we got the internet, and somebody had to have LimeWire. I remember when LimeWire was introduced to me, I was like, "Oh my God, what is this?"
We thought that was the greatest thing
LimeWire,
ever.
LimeWire changed.
We thought that was the
game.
greatest thing ever.
Illegal as fuck.
Yeah.
Illegal as hell. I
And
used to have-
depending on your connection, it might take you 2 days to download.
And then
a
the
song.
virus, it always put a
Yeah.
virus on your computer.
One song.
One song.
But you wanted it though.
But it's
You wanted it.
the music is definitely it's
Oh, man.
it's changed over time. I think what I think now, I think it's a great time to be a musician. Personally, I think this is the best time in life to be a part of the music industry. Just because of the outlets, the reach that you have, you can go record a song tonight.
Yeah.
You can put it on your Spotify. You can put it on your whatever social media outlet you got. You can be heard within minutes of finishing the song.
Yeah.
Right away.
It used to be like that.
No, not at all.
Because
So I
the
think-
internet provided all those things that the record label would have provided
Yeah.
for you. Those things you couldn't get yourself.
That's
back
why
in the day.
I think it's in this day and age, it's better to be an independent artist than it would be to go and sign a deal with a major label. Do you think
as long as you got your business right, yeah.
you think the way the business is set up now is better for independent artists? So when we were coming up, who were some independent? Well, we didn't have independent
E40.
E40's E40.
E40 always been independent.
E40 always until he signed that
Yeah, he
Jive deal.
signed.
And
Nah,
he
even
started
then-
messing with Lil Jon, and Lil Jon produced
Even
that
then,
album.
the way his deal is structured, it still operates more as an independent because they don't have no say so on which albums he want to release, which songs he want to put on the album.
Do you think it would be better for you to stay as an independent artist, or if a label came to you and presented a great package to you, is that something that you would take, or would you like to release the content that you want to release when you want to release it and touch the people you want to release?
I think a big deal is always a big deal.
Hey, big deal is big deal.
And I think that if a label came to me, they would want me for the reasons that, for me just being an artist I am, I don't think they would want to change too much. Back in the day, they have. I remember a label wanted me to lie and say I was from Atlanta, not from Arizona. They wanted me, I was like, I couldn't do all of that. So that was back then, though.
You serious?
Yeah.
I had somebody want me to lie, say I was from Jupiter. I was like, nigga, they would never believe I was from Jupiter.
And then recently, I was in contact with Interscope, and they was all for it. They said they listened to Granny's prayers like 3 times, but they was just like, your followers ain't up though. You just need to get your numbers up, and then we'll get back with you. So I was like, I don't know if I really liked how that was presented to me, because I feel like the music is great. The world would take a lot from it, but I just need social media presence, I guess.
I mean, social media presence is
It helps, I guess.
It does help. It does.
People can buy all that though.
They definitely.
So,
I look at it.
I was like,
I
why
look
do you-
at it every day. If I want to go spend $60, I mean, I could spend $100 and get 10,000
yeah.
followers for 100. I mean, but it's going to be people from India,
Yeah.
and people I don't even
It's
know.
not
I'm
organic
sharing
followers,
pictures of
yeah.
my
Yeah, so-
kids, and it's all kind of crazy.
That's
stuff
all
going
it's
on.
gonna do is give you numbers because they ain't gonna follow you and like
Yeah.
everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
not
they're not
organic.
gonna engage. So it's
not
a waste of
organic.
time. Yeah.
They don't even care about you.
Yeah.
yeah, so-
And you look like a fool having 10,000 followers, but nobody
13 likes.
clicking your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You look
No
like a
likes.
fool, bro.
Yeah, so but if the label did come to me, I would just want it all to be, correct, legit.
Yeah.
And if they helping to build, then we can build.
Do you feel like your masters are a must? Got to keep those.
Well, by far, yeah, I need that.
So you're gonna have to stay independent then.
Forever? No, we can work something out.
What you doing? 60-40? What you do? You doing 70-30?
Something
Yeah,
got
they,
I
they
mean,
gonna
hey.
get something. What you doing?
Yeah, they gonna need
60-40?
some.
So they gonna
Hey.
want some.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's
Unless
a
you
risk.
get you a Russell Wilson.
Hello.
Russell took care of
Hello.
Sierra.
Cut it down.
He bought all of her masters for her.
Is that what he
He
did?
bought
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of. She on all her own music now.
That's what's up.
And
Hey,
he started
shout
a
out to the
regular.
boy, man.
Come on, man. Well,
big
let's get
too.
into some music, man. We got Toure Masters in the building. It's
Yeah,
definitely
what's
live
this
on
next one
Monday
you wanna
night.
get
Let's
into,
get into
bro?
another track.
Played the one-way record. I just put out a project called Food. Because when I was making these 2 songs, I was like, man, this is just something they need.
Yeah.
Like, what else do people need every day? And I'm like, they need food every
need
day.
food.
So, yes, I named this project Food. This song is called One Way. That's just about not giving up and staying focused and going straight. Fall down, get back up. And that's it. It's on there.
Let's get it.
All right, let's work.
What? They beat us till we fall down to our knees. Now they mad we taking knees. Damn, calling Kaepernick a G. Nike really making sense out of dream. History is his story. Big glory, big glory. Sacrifices, big wars. big glory to God. How many times do I almost have to lose to understand life is bigger than you? That's just me talking to me. I done calculated all of the possibilities, how to be a king when it's just a dream. Breaking everything doesn't really mean that I'm in the wrong, I'm just in between stuff. I done seen enough, I do not fit your descriptions. What? How you ain't getting high? Ain't an angel supposed to fly? Man, these rules are so annoying. And I never used to cuss until life fucked me up. I even started drinking poison. Yeah, it's like the more I try to live, the more I don't. It's like the more I chase my dreams, the more I wanna go home. Yeah. I wanna go. Homie, chill with all my kinfolks. Got a PlayStation and Nintendo. Got my Ruger 40 and Extendo. Will hold a lot, but I only got 10 though. Another drive-by outside the window. My granny back hurt, she gotta get low. We tryna survive and really get dough. I'm talking big numbers, get test scores. Wake up, write music and record. Dreams are real when you got something to reach for. Say you a gangster rapper, what you preaching for? I'm a gangster rapper, that's the reason, boy. A lot of rappers ain't seasoned, boy. No flavor, talking for no reason, boy. Shit is so real, I have to change my flow. When you support that shit until you overdose, and that's great. How you ain't getting high? Ain't an angel supposed to fly? Man, these rules are so annoying. And I never used to cuss until life fucked me up. I even started drinking poison. Yeah, it's like the more I try to live, the more I don't. It's like the more I chase my dreams, the more I wanna go home. I wanna go. You can't turn around, you're on a one-way road. I know you fell down, now you have one way to go. You can't turn around, you're on a one-way road. I know you fell down, now you have one way to go. You can't turn around, you're on a one-way road. I know you fell down, now you have one way to go. You can't turn around, you're on a one-way road. I know you fell down, now you have one way to go.
Yes, sir, man. We're back live on Support District Radio.
Yes, sir.
Once again, that was Toure Masters with another banger, man, here for us.
Yeah.
Just the inspiration behind the music, man. Your vibe is totally different. Like I say, most people make music sound the same. Your music don't come off the press like everybody else's. What's some of the gas that makes your automobile go to keep that lyrical and that musical sound with you?
Oh, my family hungry. They need to eat, and it pushes me because I sacrifice a lot. I chose music over being, the businessman that my grandmother wanted to see, or the athlete my uncles wanted me to be. It's a lot.
What kind of athlete? What sport?
I played football, basketball, and baseball in high school.
It had to be football. I think too big.
Yeah.
He's a little big around the chest area.
Pretty nice.
Football, what was your position?
I played cornerback and running back.
Hey, I was a corner.
Yeah.
I was corner wide receiver, and this was around the time when they started letting niggas run around with the football. They let me be a backup quarterback.
Oh, yeah, you had to scramble.
But I didn't pay attention in practice, so I didn't know the plays.
At the quarterback, you
at
know the
quarterback. So I used to run every
That's
time.
kind of critical. That's quarterback.
Every time they put me in, I used to always scramble. Even if it was a pass, I just ran with the football.
He said he calling audibles every time.
Hey, if it worked,
No, what I used to do is I would always ask my receiver or I'll ask the running back which way. I would need to know which way the play was going. I would always have that. Which direction is play going?
That's not good.
It's not good.
That's how I go.
But I was a basketball player my whole. The only reason why I was on the football team, I'm gonna tell you this. This is a true story. I went to Desert Vista, and there was a handful of black kids. And the first day after freshman year, all the black kids was going in one direction. And I was like, "Where are all the niggas going?" They was like, "We're going to football tryouts." I was like, "Me too." And I made the football team.
Said,
I didn't want to do it. I just did it because I was a basketball
that's where you was
player.
at.
I just did it because that's where all the niggas was at.
Hell yeah.
Off the chain.
But definitely, so with that, everybody thought you was going to go that route, wanted you to be a athlete, football, you said basketball, baseball.
Because I was raised with women, they didn't really know. Like, I never knew that football would take me to college and pay for everything. So I was just playing because I liked it. Mm-hmm. But I didn't really put my full effort into it because I didn't know where it was going. I was always writing music, freestyling stuff. But it just pushes me to and I just want to live forever, really. That's one of the most important reasons I create is just to be here and to.
You think through the music you'll be able to stay here or live a little longer than you?
I mean, music helps a lot. I mean, it helped a lot of other people's. So I feel like if I just go my route, the music I'm making, what I'm saying is always going to be relevant because these problems that we're going through they're going to be here for a while.
Oh,
what I
definitely.
see. So
What's in your studio survival kit?
Oh, who do I listen to?
What's like your 5 mandatories you need in the studio?
I need Lauryn Hill, of course.
Okay.
You said you was 28?
28, yeah.
Also.
I need Lauryn Hill. I got a lot of James Brown on here, which is kind of weird.
Okay.
Wale. I listen to Wale. Low key, I listen to Adele, Sia. They got some powerful music. You know, it's just it get deep. Badu, Aaliyah, I do it all really. Got some rock and roll, country music.
He ain't said nothing about none of these new cats. He ain't said
Oh no,
nothing.
that's not
He ain't
gonna
said no
happen.
Fatty Wap.
Never.
Baby, won't you come my way?
I hate it. I think that this new music make the club whack too now. Like it's the same bounce the whole time.
It makes it boring.
Yeah, I'm not really into it. I went to Intel last
boring.
night and nobody was moving or nothing. I'm like, y'all niggas is in here laughing.
It kind of sound like the same song.
Yeah, back to back.
Like when you're not paying attention to the music.
And that's why I go back to us. Like when we had the opportunity to go to the club, like a DMX song would come
And then it'll
on.
go crazy.
Everybody
and then a Missy song.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then they even play Jagged Edge,
Anything.
Yeah.
112 Peaches and Cream.
That's crazy.
Like they don't. Everything come on. It's the same. Now.
That's why everybody trying to do 90s nights now, but they still playing the new shit at the 90s nights.
Yeah,
So I'm like, what is y'all doing? But I love the 90s nights when I catch them.
I like when promotions do like a Jay-Z versus Biggie night.
Those are
Where they'll
dope.
play
Yeah.
like a Jay-Z song Biggie, and they'll play them all night.
That's so dope.
I think those are dope nights. Yeah.
That's genius.
So what you've given us a lot of music or artists from before your time a little bit.
Yeah.
In the 90s or whatnot. Do you have a favorite 90s artist? Anybody from the 90s you usually turn to or you go back to?
Right now.
Right now.
That I didn't name or that I named?
That you haven't named. Anybody that you may listen to that people may think that you may not listen to, but they're like, my goodness, he likes them too.
Oh, man.
Like I like Dave Matthews Band. Nobody may know that I listen to Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews.
Yeah. My buddy Fred
I
turned
fuck with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah,
I fuck
Californication.
I fuck with Chris Stapleton too.
That's my dog.
Like when
for
LeBron
real.
lost in the finals the past 2 years. Last year I listened to Chris Stapleton for like a week in the dark.
Which one?
Why does it sound
Cry?
sad?
I mean,
it's fucking true. I was burning incense. And
Oh,
listening to
okay.
country music.
I've never heard.
I love
the
country
artist
music.
you speaking of. So
Chris Stapleton?
I'm like,
Grammy.
Why
He
y'all
got the
looking at me
Grammy, the
like
country
this,
album
man?
of the year 2 years in a
y'all
row.
don't even know. Hey, are they looking at me like I'm lost?
He
in
know
here.
Tennessee whiskey. Everybody know
You know
Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I might have heard
He
some of his
performed with
tracks or
Justin
something.
Timberlake.
Shut it
was
down.
The Grammys or the country?
Country. It was a
CMAs?
country. It was a country award. Yeah.
Tennessee whiskey.
I'm gonna have to update myself.
Might as well get stoned.
I'm gonna say Uncle Sam
Uncle Sam.
because I blast that. I don't want to see you again. Like every time I'm cleaning the house.
Okay.
I don't never want to see you again. That, yeah. Uncle Sam he go hard on that jump.
If I went through your playlist now, you know, every artist got a playlist they like to listen to. Some you groove to, work out to, play ball to, shoot jump shots to, play video games to. What's in your playlist? I mean, you named a lot of artists here.
I mean,
for me, so
I'm all in my phone.
Yeah,
I'm all in the phone. In my
probably
phone.
got salt and pepper and everything on his playlist.
Let me see if I can just see somebody random
What you got in there?
besides myself, because it's a lot of me.
You listen to yourself
all the time.
Self-inspiration.
New and old.
You ever smash to your own music?
I have.
I like to ask artists that.
I make great music though, so
I like to ask artists that.
I like. Oh, there's a new cat I like. Is Boogie. You know who Boogie is from Compton? He a blood rapper. He has amazing music.
I thought that was never mind.
Hey,
I'm gonna make myself look
Marshall
foolish
Mathers.
I was
again
about
at
to
the
say
end.
that. I was about to make myself. I was going to say, hey, Boogie with the hood.
That's what I was gonna say. That he changed his name.
Everybody say that.
Boogie
No,
now.
not him. He got signed to Eminem's label. And he just dropped this album called Everything's for Sale. It's a great album.
I'm not too big on all the whole gang culture. I'm
just saying he a blood.
I enjoy Nipsey Hussle. I enjoy YG too.
Nipsey, go.
I enjoy YG too a lot, but I think the gang culture is part of it. Why I never really haven't got into them. I haven't listened to a YG or a Nipsey Hussle album.
Not me neither.
Like,
That
like
last
front
Nipsey
to-
album,
like
you
front
gotta
to
check
back.
it out. That Victory Lap.
I think it's the gang stuff that turns me away. I think that's what like YG to me. If YG came out in 93, 94,
he be on.
he'll be that guy.
Hey, YG first album still.
Like
gold.
YG will be that guy.
Bro, his first
He
album
just
was
signed a
gold,
show
though.
for
I don't
sure.
know about 93, maybe like 96, 97.
No,
like
'cause the music was changing
93,
already.
94, Death Row and them had it.
And he
at
would
the
have
time.
got signed.
He would've been right
He
there
would have
with
got
them.
signed right with.
Right, if he would have signed with Death Row, he
Yeah,
would have
he
been
would've been
straight.
right
but
on.
if he wouldn't have been on their label, I don't
Because
think it would've worked
96,
for him.
97, if you notice, music started to change. Even Biggie music was changing
Yeah.
when he got killed. Biggie was going more into up tempo, less of the darker, but the more up tempo beats and songs and making music people can sing that your kids can sing.
Yeah, they were trying to make more music.
That's why I thought he was so much older than what he was.
They was trying to make.
Puffy had the hit makers.
They was trying to make more money.
Stevie
Big
J
money.
and them was pumping out them slappers.
Them things.
But I want to get into some more music. We get into some more Toure. We're gonna take a small break to do a little something. Y'all know what it is.
Hello.
It's the CB. Break really quick. We'll be back in just a moment, man. Toure, give them something that we're going to get into. Chief, put about 3 songs together for us just so we can get a little something in our lungs and be happy.
Gather ourselves.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got to get my man rapid fire questions together as well. So he's playing rapid fire tonight.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
He will.
Definitely going down. Support District Radio. My man Toure still in the building with us, having a great talking conversation. Let him know we're going to listen to.
When we get back, maybe after Rapid Fire, before Rapid Fire, or however, but we're going into my single, No Trust, which is out right now, also on my Granny's Prayers project. You just got to know who you're moving with and who moving around you. But yeah, let's live life.
Let's work.
Yeah, that.
Where you get that from? I got it from that bass head.
I do not connect with many, so these niggas rather not. So these niggas rather not. Chevy hot top with a queen riding shotgun. Now you plotting on your boy. Drop 'em on your boy. look me in my eye. I don't trust these niggas unless they mine. I don't trust no niggas unless they mine.
Stoning, respect my mind. I'm long stoning, respect my time. I'm long stoning, I'm on my own. I'm long stoning, I might smoke a hose on now. I'm either rapping or out here being a daddy, cause I done had a kid with a chick that wish she had me. She wish she had me, but don't, so she blowing up my phone, telling me to come home. I'm like, girl, I'm home. Let me blow my zone, let me grow my clones. Like, is it comprehension gone? Do I need a megaphone? Like the thrill we had is gone. Sometimes I won't be by myself. Roll up my weed with nobody else. Smoke on my weed with nobody else. Lonely, stony, all by myself. And I don't mean to be rude, and I don't mean I'm disrespect, but I done pay my dues. In this much this my mind. Need to keep it healthy mental. And this my time. Little homies that simple. I'm stoned. I'm stoned. I'm stoned. I'm stoned. Known to stone it, respect my mind. I'm known to stone it, I'm so inclined. I'm known to stone it, I'm on my own. I'm known to stone it, my smoke is on. I'm known to stone it, stone it. I'm known to stone it, I'm known to stone it, respect my mind. I'm known to stone it, I'm so inclined. Now there's niggas talking about me, that's where they never done it. I'm gassed up like always and lead the engine running. This that 4-wheel shot with 2-wheel speed. It's in my truck rugged, and grind like my weed. Yeah. Sweet leaf on everything, only smoke the best shit. I thank God for everything, I know I'm blessed shit. I'll smoke you out like any day, but today I'm on my own. No dollar amount, no bribe getting, will I let you hit my zone? I need to get my mind right, and it's best I do it on my dolo. I ride around my city, windows down, radio off, dog, I'm smoking. Think about life and how to do it better. Got no complaints at all, but I know I still can always do it better. Never satisfied, always getting high, it's just my life. I grind so hard like every day, I forgot I got stripes. So I roll another one, choose something that's fun, send the intern out for blunts, I'm doing shit with love. Oh, I'm known to stone it, respect my mind. I'm known to stone it, I'm so inclined. I'm known to stone it, I'm on my own. I'm known to stone it, my smoke is on. I'm known to stone it, stone it. I'm known to stone it, I'm known to stone it, respect my mind. I'm known to stone it, I'm so inclined. Loud pack gang, that's loud pack, gang. Loud pack, loud pack, go smoke that loud pack. Loud and proud, loud and proud. I'm loud and proud, DirtyRedChucks.com. Oh, like Rara. Get stoned, mama. I said, knock it out the park, Chris. About the park, Chris. Don't come out and talk, bitch. Straight your park, bitch. Nigga come with that sneak this to the shooter gon' shoot. Don't play with me with that bullshit, cause I might zazz you. Sippin' Hennessy like a Pacquiao. Looking at this dyke like I'm about to turn around. I'm a real nasty nigga and my mama hate it. She know I'm fucking you, girl, like I'm celebrating. But I can help it when these bad bitches choose. I don't want with a nigga, but these hoes come by the two. I'm a grind, swear I'm out here got it. And by the time my nigga rolling something, I'm riding around doing shit. Provide the pound. Know what you gon' do it. Go ahead, little mama, keep talking the shit. Go ahead, I'ma do me and go get you. Go ahead, I'ma keep smoking side passe. Go ahead, I'ma do me and scream all that. Niggas on money. And I ain't even lying, everybody out getting what they want. It's stunting, but I know that they all frontin'. Instagram shit's nothing. Nigga, where your money? But I ain't even worried, all I'm worried about is my fucking honeys. My nigga, I'm blinded. Ain't worried about nothing, just doing my thing. I'm just doing my thing. Putting on for my gang life, fuck what you saying. I'ma keep the shit the same. I'ma make me some change. Yeah. Watch your back. Running and with it, ride it. Running and good shit. I'm running and ripping. Really ever slipping. Nigga, what's the ticket? Like, nigga, what's the difference? Kill them all someone different. Fuck your pimpin'. Yeah, fuck your pimpin'. I'm here to make a killing. Fuck what you feelin'. Yeah, fuck your feelings. Grown man shit. I'm riding round doing shit. Provide the pound. Now what you gonna do it? Go ahead, little mama, keep talking the shit. Go ahead, I'ma do me and go get you. Go ahead, I'ma keep smoking side passe. Go ahead, I'ma do me and scream Olay, Olay. Turn up, baby. Somebody what's your name, so way too cool, but never come get me. I'm with my baton, it was about to blick. Bam, bam, boom, boom. Now she did the shit. I need something to go wrong, so I'm about to bet. Hold it up, ride it round. Hit your lip proficient. Fuck the bullshit, just hold it down. Gang. Boy, go get your business. Pop it off of these pigeons, man. I pop it off of this rap dog. Put it on the line and go fishing, then go multiply your status. Right round. Got about 30 shots in my clip. Right round. She got about 30 shots in my clip. Man, that ass fake as shit. That nigga fake as fuck too. Don't worry about it, just brush off. Don't worry about what the fuck do. Turn it on one time for them niggas that could never be. Turn it up 2 times for my brothers that are R.I.P. Shawty wanna swing my way. Swing my way. Shawty wanna swing my way. Swing my way. Give me $20. Guarantee I can turn a fool into a scholar. Give me $40. 40 for the black. I reckon give me some of your powder. I wish they nigga Monday fucking witness that she fucking with my business. Now they all up on my shit list, but when I make a hit list, cause that shit'll come true. When I write down the paper, next step is to execute. It's about that time for me to get up, get out, and go get it. Get flip and split digits, make moves but don't move my pivot. Like an old perm, I'm itching for the money but still no stitching. I'm in the shit for the riches, still blind ass, still itching. So my light skin bitch can tell that I know that shit I can handle. I do this for my team, I do this for my brain. Shawty wanna swing my way, swing my way. Shawty wanna swing my way, swing my way. Give me $20, guarantee. Turn a fool into a scholar. Give me $40. 40 for the black. I run Phoenix, ain't no problem. I hate it when these bitches try to slow me down. Slow me down. Bitches try to slow me down. I hate it when the bitches be like, show me now. Shit, show me now. Shit, show me now. If you were paying attention, my nigga, you can see that I'm living. If you was paying attention, my nigga, you can join the tank and we start getting rich. Like what? All right. She chose how she chose now. And then she comes home. And then she comes home. She comes home. Shot a swing. Shot a swing. Yeah, what it is. And then the big, what it be. She chose how she chose now.
With your love, baby.
Kiss me and I kiss you back. Smoke with me and then relax. Doing what we wanna do. I can make your dreams come true. I'm riding around my city smoking endo. Smoking on that gin and juice. I'm riding around my city with my kinfolk. Looking for some trouble to get into. Pink Chevy, white guts, big block. I'ma hustle real hard till the world stop. I'ma keep blowing till the checks come. I've been working all day, it's time to sell you know that the get real wet. I'm rocking with Shotty. Smoking good ganja, and she working with her all new skill set. How you doing? Nice to meet you. You can be the student, I'm the teacher. And when we hit the midterm, we'll sweat it out. Pour a drink, roll the blunt, it says it out. Now I'm riding around with a lot of room. Drink tight, so please don't be an intruder. Cause I don't really wanna shoot you, but I been known to be a hoop. Ballin' every day, working hard every night. I ain't stopping till my diamonds look like sunlight. I ain't dropping till I get my fucking sun right. I ain't flopping cause my motherfucking beats tight. Girl, let me beat it till you're not me. The richest man is the one that does not need. Only living as myself, I will not be. I'm on the motherfucking nah, that is not me. I'm riding around my city blowing endo. Around my city blowing bumping that gin and juice. I'm riding around the city with my kinfolk. Around my city with my kinfolk. Get into it. Smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo. Shout it. Smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo. Girl, I want your body. Smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo. Riding around with my kinfolk. Smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo. Girl, you don't know what you're in for. Kiss me and I kiss you back. Smoke with me and then relax. Doing what we wanna do. I can make your dreams come true. Smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo. Shout it. Smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo. Girl, I want your body. Smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo. Ride around with my kinfolk. Smoking endo, smoking endo, smoking endo. Girl, you don't know what you're in for. Endo, endo, endo. I want your body. Endo, endo. Kiss me and I kiss you back. Endo, 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 endo. Shout it, shout it. Kiss me and I kiss you back.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir, man. We're back live on Support District Radio.
Yes, sir.
Back here with Toure Masters in studio. We just took a small CB. If you know what I'm talking about, it's Budweiser everywhere. It's other stuff everywhere as well. Chief, you got the Coca-Cola tonight.
Yeah. Well, I had something in it.
You had a little something in there?
Yeah, there was a little Coca-Cola in there.
You had Fireball in there?
A little bit.
A little bit of something?
Yeah.
Definitely. I got some shots on the way, man, so we can definitely get tuned up. I hit the Reaper. Somebody had dared me to hit the season, and I did it. And my throat is swollen. And
This is what he talking about for y'all.
and I want to go home. No, no, I'm just kidding, man. With my man Toure. So what you got coming up, man, here in the near future? Any project? Well, you got a project that you're working on, right?
Granny's Prayers. I'm just right now. I'm just grinding. I'm just putting music out. I feel like I just need to feed my people, so I'm just dropping out music. Doing a lot of shows. Definitely going on a little tour coming up soon. Just did a song with an artist from Europe who was like on the European Voice. He low-key buzzing right now, so that's a good look.
What's the artist's name?
Yuzari.
Yazari?
Yeah, he's from some country out there. It's pretty crazy. I just got my passport, wait for them to tell me it's time to ride.
You listen to
So-
any UK rap? Any UK hip hop at all?
I got some Damo. His name is Damo. He's
Damo?
he's from Ivory Coast, I think. But he's Belgium and all that. He does all that
I
stuff.
say he sound like a European blood.
Yeah, he raps in French. He speaks French when he raps, so it's pretty
Okay.
cool.
See?
Yeah.
I listened to this cat named, I just started listening to him, actually. His name Take a Day Trip.
That's his whole name?
Yeah, his name's Take a Day Trip.
God damn.
Well, we got all kind of crazy names coming out now. We got The Weeknd. We got...
That wasn't too crazy,
We got The Party Next Door.
That's,
That was a little weird.
And
for me.
this guy... Yeah, this
I think it's fly though.
This guy's name is
Might work, you know.
Take a Day Trip, and he's pretty dope. I first
I
heard
like those kind. I like those. I mean, but the little pumps and that stuff is kind of weird to me though.
No, that's
That's regular.
no.
Yeah, I blame
I
Lil
wouldn't
Wayne for that.
necessarily say it's regular, but I didn't like his name either though.
Who?
Lil
Lil Pump?
Pump? Yeah.
Lil Pump, Lil Dicky. Like, what are y'all niggas?
I think it's the Lil, just Wayne did that. Everybody, most of these cats, most of the rappers now are younger cats, and who did they grow up idolizing, and who was the best rapper when they were younger? It was
Wayne.
Lil
He the
Wayne.
one.
Everybody put Young or Lil on their name, so that's where all these Lil Young motherfuckers come from.
Little young motherfucker.
Lil Young puppies.
I rock with Wayne.
I definitely rock with Wayne. You liked his last project he put out? How did you feel about it?
I feel like we needed it. I was nervous because I didn't know where he was going to go with it, but I'm glad he did what he did. I was very happy for it, actually.
I didn't enjoy it that much.
I was gonna say I didn't.
His bars, though, I mean, I'm listening. I mean,
I think Lil Wayne, after I would say, what album? What was the last one with the butterfly, the black one with the butterfly on it? Was that a Carter?
no, I didn't.
I'm not a human being too.
I'm Not a Human Being? I think
I'm not a human being too.
Or one. Was it one
It
or
was
two?
two.
Well, he fell off after one of them motherfuckers. One or two.
It wasn't one.
It was probably
Couldn't have
two.
been
yeah.
one.
It was two.
The black one with the red butterfly on it. That's when after that he went somewhere else.
I feel like his bars did decline
In that one?
And Carter, what, 6? Was it 6?
Even with the Mona Lisa record with Kendrick?
He had a couple of
That
joints, but
is
it
I
was
think
insane.
his features are better to me. Like
Not on
new
that song. We didn't need Kendrick on that
that
one.
new T-Pain Goat song, or what? That I think he ripped that one.
Would you
That sound like the
put
old
that,
Wayne to me.
Would you put that in the top his top 5
Nah.
best albums?
Now when he got all the work he got?
No.
And,
All
and-
Wayne,
and
he
not
ca-
even including the
all,
mixtape.
all Wayne he came. No.
I'm gonna be honest. I stopped listening to the albums as a whole. after
2008.
Carter 2.
2008.
Like, I
stopped
would
fucking with
mess with the certain tracks on them, but as a whole, like the album after Carter 2, I really wasn't.
In your opinion, Toure, in the game right now, who's the best? Who's the best rapper out there that's just like going? I kind of like my opinion has changed recently because I wasn't feeling. It's not that I wasn't feeling him before, but I wasn't listening to him as much as I do now. But I think J. Cole is probably the best rapper in the game right now.
How y'all want me to do this? Like
Just
talent,
your personal opinion. I mean, it's just like everybody got their favorite athlete, basketball player. Just your personal opinion in
say
the rap
two.
game. Who's your favorite?
I'm gonna go one way and say like the best rapper that's doing it and like just charts, skills, bars is Jay-Z for sure.
Oh, definitely.
But if I'm talking about just rapping, I feel like nobody can really fuck with him with the bars. I'm gonna say Wale, because the way he raps it just impresses me all the time.
Wale
is
do
crazy.
got bars.
Yeah, I rock with Wale.
The wordplay is insane.
Wordplay
To
is
me.
the same with Wale. Definitely. He's on the same level with J. Cole.
Yeah, they was both signed Rock Nation.
Yeah,
came up.
they both came up together, learned how to get that pen to the pad together.
And that whole difference with them right now just throws me off. I don't know how they got so far apart because J. Cole is on top of the world.
Yeah.
I think the people behind J. Cole, people behind Wale, it starts from the head coach. You represent you know what I mean? You got Jay behind you, somebody understand a bit. Ross behind Wale. Ross is an artist himself.
I think Wale
But
might have hurt himself more than anything.
The team, yeah. Wale's attitude sometimes,
Yeah.
but then like the whole team dynamic. Wale
'Cause he-
kind of had
Wale
to
should
worry
be Meek
about
Mill
what
right now.
Meek them was doing.
At
And
least-
things
yeah.
like this. J. Cole don't
Yeah.
have to worry about what nobody else was doing.
Wale should be
He
doing the
fully
shows
focused
and
on
stuff
his
that Meek
music.
Mill is doing, and the attention that he's getting is supposed to be Wale's. That's supposed to be his spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing wrong.
I don't know. We're going to get into some rapid fire in just a moment. I'm looking for some things for my man. I didn't really gather anything up, but I'm going to get into some. I usually bring some questions, and I'll be hitting them over the head. They'd be like, well, that's a little before my time. So I'm going into some trivia for you. Chief, you got something for him while I look up some things for us really quick?
We got a performance.
We got another performance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could drop something. I'm gonna
Drop some for us in really quick. I'm going to get something together, rapid fire, Toure
Yeah, I was
Masters
gonna
here
say,
on
we
With
got
Us
to get
Support
all
District
of that
Radio.
together right because he can't fire off without the fire.
He definitely
Yeah.
can.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to have him fire off. Let me know when you're ready. Verse, we go ahead and kick it. All right.
Please.
So hold on. Go ahead and introduce it to him and let him know what it is.
This is no trust. The video is out. It's just this is a powerful record. I love it. It's fun. I love performing. I love how it sounds. Granny's Prayers is out now. Please go get that.
Yeah. And another in-studio performance.
Yeah.
Boy.
I got it from that bass head.
Yeah. Look, I appreciate my followers, but niggas think I'm friendly. I'm just being honest, I do not connect with many. It's too hard to be 100, so these niggas rather not. It's too hard to be a real one, so these niggas rather not. Whoa, hustle, pain, and love, got a king up off the block in the Chevy hard top, with a queen riding shotgun. Not cause you ain't got one, now you plotting on your boy, making bombs out of hate and try to drop them on your boy. You do not fit in my circle, you not family, you not gang. All my C's are capital like Caesar Chavez name. Whoa, stop, wait, hold up. Rolex when I roll up. Left hand hold my 5 up. Right hand hold my 4 up. Stop, wait, hold up. They watching while you blow up. It's all black and white until they true colors show up. That's my word. SDR, we here. Marlon and Chief, it's all love. Look me in my eye. Look, I don't trust these niggas lest they mine. What? Lest they mine. Why? Haters never look me in my eye. Yeah. Greatest prayers I know. Mike Maggie, what up? Yeah. Look, one code to the safe. Put a snitch up in a cage. I leave a scar across his face. He will not forget my face. Look, everyone I had to face. What? Couldn't make it through the race. What? Mask off like Kane. They try to join you when they can't beat you, and then they get mad cause they can't. The El Camino up in flames. 9/11 with the plane. I ain't changed for the change. Look, they just came for a change. I'm always ready for the fade. Martial law with the stance. From rumors I'm hearing, security clearance is definitely something that's Mando. All of my niggas is Rambo. Supreme Air Forces with the camo. They want me to sell them my auto way. Said I'll be rich in a week, but I gotta do it the harder way. I got a city to feed. Why? We got it. Haters never look me in my eye. What? I don't trust these niggas lest they mine. Yeah, I don't trust no niggas lest they mine. Why? Yeah. Haters never look me in my eye. Toure Masters, y'all gotta follow me, show love as on his mind. Yeah. Look, I lost a few of my niggas, I won't forget them, no. They say they coming for me, but I ain't ready to go. Performing in Jordans and dreaming of Galaxy phones. If they don't feel you till they kill you, then I'm going home. Dilly the Partachino, Purple Civic, call it Dino. We know who you rhyme with, we know who you hind with. Chilling with some fine chicks, who I'm sipping wine with. I tell my niggas drink slow. A lot of homies dying quick. Toure Masters, man, I love y'all for having me, for real. Yeah.
Yeah, who produced that one?
That's Ronnie Rothstein.
Ronnie Rothstein.
Ronnie
Shout out to
Rothstein.
Ronnie.
Big homie Ronnie, yeah, he came
just
through.
move out to Atlanta or something?
He gone.
Yeah.
He grinding for real grinding.
Yeah, shout out to Ronnie, man.
Much love.
Yeah, that was a go-go right there.
Straight banger right there,
Appreciate
man.
the in-studio performance.
Oh man, it's forever.
I like that right there. That was our second one. We're going to get into a little closing out here with my man Toure once again. Let them know where they can stay up with you, man. Follow your music, get your new project when it drops. I call it the plug. Go ahead and plug this.
Let me plug myself. It's Toure, Toure Masters, and it's just the same thing everywhere. You ain't got to look too hard. But please get with me. I'm always on Instagram, always on Snapchat, everything. Just trying to connect with y'all. Yeah.
So I didn't prepare my questions for you this evening, so I'm Googling, and we're going to try and stump you tonight.
Lord.
So with my rapid fire, what we do is rapid fire. You get 5 questions. It's about shit that you should know.
Oh, damn.
You get 3 right, I'll take a shot. You get 3 wrong, you take a shot. So it's up to you.
Ain't no thing.
If you get heartburn tonight, it's on you. First question, you mentioned her this evening. One of my questions for you for rapid fire. How many Grammys does Lauryn Hill have, roughly? You can go. Roughly. You can do.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah,
solo.
I know she.
Because she got him as,
with the
as part of
Fugees
the
and.
group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
she
she
got
has
the
him
group.
solo.
I'm gonna say 3.
Ooh, wait, total? All together?
Are we with the group involved?
Just solo and in the
I know
Fugees.
she
How
got
many
album
Grammys?
of the year, and that shit was I'm gonna stick to it. I say 3. I'll probably drop the ball. Yeah,
Total? Okay. That's your final answer. I'm gonna give you one more chance.
I'm taking it.
Okay. Lauryn Hill has 8 Grammys.
I knew it was 8. I knew it was
She has
8.
2 in 1996. Score Best Rap Album, Killing Me Softly, Best R&B Performance by a
This
new
nigga
or
Trill
group
said
of
0.
vocals. 5 in
I knew she
1999.
had 8. That's crazy.
Yeah, she has
That was in my head too.
8 Grammys.
Oh man,
That nigga hit
I
me
love
with the
Lauryn Hill though.
buzzer.
Don't get it
He
twisted.
hit me with the buzzer.
I
right
wasn't
there.
ready.
Chief, it's your turn, man. Come up with something for me, Chief. You got work tonight.
Oh man,
Yeah,
you
little-
know my
Damn.
questions is impossible. You don't want to do that to
Hey,
me.
I
All
should have got that one. So that's
You gotta
crazy.
give him something.
right, all
Work
right,
with, you gotta work with me.
all right. Let's see.
I thought you would have got the Lauryn Hill.
I
though,
should've.
You know, you
I
brought
wouldn't
it up.
overthought it.
I wouldn't even have guessed
I
8.
thought that was. What
wouldn't
year
even-
did Nas get his chip 2 fixed? No, I'm just
Hell no.
You are retarded. You are retarded.
Oh no.
Well, dude, what year did since Wale is you're a Wale fan? What year did Wale release his first album?
Attention deficit.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna say. I was in high school.
I don't know how I spelled this shit out.
I'm gonna say
in high-
09. I'm gonna say no.
He said I was.
I'm gonna say 09.
Oh, 9. That's Chief right there. He brought that one on you right there.
We finna see right now. Yep, he right.
Hey, I'm right.
You ain't got a ding ding bell from. Oh,
Hey, big money.
Big
Shout out to
money.
Wale.
He got that one.
My first project was Skate Parks and Studios, and I had the same black boy on my cover art that Wale did. So that's pretty dope.
What was the first label Wale was signed to?
Rock Nation.
I feel like I don't know the answer, but I.
Is he can get a buzzer.
I don't know that one.
Turn the buzzer down because that motherfucker's loud.
Is it still out?
I don't think it's Rock Nation. He was on.
He was a J. Cole and Melanie
You didn't
Fiona.
look it up?
J. Cole
How
and
you gonna
Melanie
ask him
Fiona.
and not look it up while you ask him?
J. Cole and Melanie Fiona.
I
was
just
on
know
Rock Nation.
he was Rock Nation. I think he went from Rock Nation to Rich Forever, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. No,
He was
on Warner Brothers.
that's recent.
He was on what? Interscope?
It was Interscope.
He was. Wale was on Interscope.
Look it up. nigga.
Let me see here.
Oh, Nike Boots. That's
Damn, he done been on all them record labels already.
that's why he always crying and mad. They don't giving him what he needs.
Damn, job hopper.
I love Wale though.
It's a job hopper.
On the freshman list, though.
See,
In 2008, Wale signed with Interscope Records for $1.3 million, and his debut
terrible.
album,
Interscope.
Attention Deficit,
That's
was released in 2009. Okay, you missed one more, man. You taking a sippy sip.
oh, no problem. I'm with it.
Well, dude, what year was Def Jam record label founded?
This has got to be this hip hop historian, man. You gotta be on this.
This is what I need. I know, but whoa, these.
These are this is shit that you should know.
What's the score right now?
I'm down.
We
I
up
got
two-
one more
two-
missed
we
shot.
up-
Them-
We up 2-1.
Rapid fire all fucked up tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 80.
I usually
I'm gonna say
prepare.
87. No, I should have been prepared. I should have read a book or something before I got.
You say 87?
Yeah, big
84.
84. Well, hey,
84.
spicy,
You ever-
the spicy drink right here. brother.
You ever saw Crush Groove?
No,
You never saw Crush Groove?
never.
You ever saw Menace to Society?
Yeah, hate that. Hate how it ends. One of the worst endings in movie history, I think.
Name 3 rappers that had cameos in Menace to Society.
It's one thing I don't know his name. The nigga, the Jerry Curl.
MCA?
The MCA,
I gave
Too
you that
Short.
one.
Yeah, you gave me that one. Too
Short.
Short. Who else is in the movie that raps? I don't know. I just know them as actors. All them black people. Besides Too Short.
Now that you think about it, it was only 2 rappers.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say,
wait.
I think that was it. Marlon is off tonight. I think y'all should just both take a
I think
shot.
we just take one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely, man, again, clap it up for my man, Toure Masters. In the
Thank y'all.
building
Thank y'all.
tonight.
Thank y'all.
Coming through with us, man, on Support District Radio. We got another
Should've
great
set
guest
the
coming
volume
up.
low.
He done changed his name on us. He said we got to tell the people what his new name is. He done changed his name. He's in studio with us. Anybody else want one? Get a cup because I'm not being Miss Doubtfire.
Ain't go from light to dark.
No, everybody, we good.
Marlon's still over there burning from this damn pepper sauce he didn't. What is
Yeah,
this
man,
shit called?
I don't
again?
know.
Arizona Reaper. Mouth watering.
But thanks again, man. Toure coming through, man, hanging out with us, letting us listen to some music and the performance.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
it.
Thank
Once
y'all.
again, let them know how they stay up with your social media. Plug it once again. We got my guy, Matt. 360's in the building. He got a new name though. He went Prince on us. He gonna tell y'all what that is in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but all right, yes, Toure Masters. Hit me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything is at Toure Masters. Spotify, Apple Music. I'm just trying to get to y'all. So let's go. Granny's Prayers out now.
Let's get into some music, Chief, really quick. We'll be right back once again with our second guest this evening. It's live with Marlon and Chief.